Every month, highly skilled real estate professionals find themselves staring at a quiet phone, wondering where their next client will come from. Even expert negotiators with years of experience often find themselves starting from zero every 30 days. This constant reset results from a mechanical failure within the standard architecture of the real estate industry. Most rely on a linear sales funnel. You prospect for a lead, push them through, and exit with a closed deal. Then the marketing stops. Because the structure ends at the closing table, the funnel empties, momentum vanishes, and the business resets to zero. In highly competitive markets like Southern Ontario, relying on a system that requires a total restart every month is unsustainable. Long-term predictability requires a structural shift to a circular flywheel where every action compounds the next. This requires a business model where post-transaction outputs systematically feed directly back into top-of-funnel visibility. The RCR OS integrates individual marketing tactics into a unified 10-stage operating system. This is the RCR OS Business Flywheel. It is a precise blueprint engineered to construct a predictable real estate practice. Implementing this framework allows an agent to stop chasing individual deals and begin building a self-sustaining asset. Stage 1 is knowledge. Mastering real estate legislation, market statistics, and investment fundamentals forms the bedrock of the practice. However, knowledge alone rarely generates a phone call. Expertise gains value at Stage 2, content. This is the mechanical process of converting private knowledge into permanent digital assets, like neighborhood guides, market updates, and FAQ videos. These assets drive Stage 3, visibility. Today's consumers consult Google, YouTube, and AI platforms long before speaking to an agent, making digital omnipresence a requirement for discovery. This demands generative engine optimization, or GEO. You must structure content so that AI search platforms specifically cite you as the local expert. When consumers repeatedly encounter your insights across these platforms, you achieve Stage 4, authority. Deep trust is established before you ever step into a listing presentation. This 4-stage engine shifts leverage. Instead of cold calling, you build asynchronous trust before the client even realizes they need a realtor. Many professionals view Stage 5, conversations, as the starting point for business. They focus on outbound activity to create momentum. In this system, inbound conversations are the friction-free result of the authority engine built in the previous 4 stages. These conversations progress into Stage 6, consultations. This is where generalized public trust translates into a personalized strategy for a specific buyer, seller, or investor. Strategy turns into execution at Stage 7, client served. This is the specific operational step where a transaction generates long-term client advocacy. Moving a client from a preliminary chat to a signed contract is a seamless process when the prerequisite authority has been engineered. This leads to Stage 8, reviews and referrals, the point where the flywheel definitively outpaces a traditional funnel. 5-star reviews serve as permanent local ranking signals for search algorithms. They feed client success directly back into your top-of-funnel visibility. This compounding effect drives Stage 9, business growth. Higher income and better client retention become predictable outputs of the system. Scaling a business exposes new challenges, which requires Stage 10, continuous learning. The expertise acquired at this stage feeds directly back into Stage 1, ensuring the next rotation of the wheel carries even more momentum. This precise construction transforms a transaction-to-transaction grind into a seamless digital machine that gets easier to run every single year. The physics of this system are consistent. Every successfully closed transaction lowers the acquisition cost of your next client. Within this framework, artificial intelligence acts as a catalyst. It amplifies content output and scales search visibility across every stage of the wheel. AI effectiveness depends entirely on the human expertise established in Stage 1. This flywheel requires an environment built to support systems engineering, rather than a brokerage model focused solely on commission splits. Instead of asking where the next deal is coming from, ask yourself, what system are you building today that will make tomorrow's business easier?